Alright, this is gonna be a video response to the Angry Video Game Nerd Spider-Man 3 review. Alright, let's start it then. Well, Spider-Man 3, boy, it was a long way for this one, wasn't it? I didn't see the first one in theaters, but I saw the second one in theaters, and I was eagerly awaiting for this one. And I saw this one in theaters, too. What do I think about it? Well, I do think it's the best in the series so far. Can't wait for fourth one if you saw my Spider-Man 4 ideas videos, and you know that. Anyways, this movie was pretty damn good. I like the fact that they took three villains instead of just one. I thought that was a nice change. Now, this movie's criticized a lot, but you know, no big blockbuster movie is completely clean of criticizing. All right, people like to complain. I complain all the time. All right, it's just natural human habit. People like to complain. All right. Just ask James Rolfe. If you don't know who that is, that's Angry Video Game Nerd. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna point out a few things I disagree with in their arguments now. First off, they didn't like the fact that there wasn't very much story revolved around some of the villains in here. Well, what more story do you want? I mean, for the Venom thing, they said that they didn't want to do all the astronaut stuff, so they just say it came from outer space, which I agree with that because, come on, if they put all the astronaut stuff in there from how it originated in outer space and stuff, that'd be pretty boring. Plus, I think they're on a time limit with this movie too, and that would take a while. And the Sandman too. Some people were disappointed that they didn't include more story with Sandman. Well, what more story is there with the Sandman? He's a random thug that fell into a huge pit and got atomized into the Sandman. That's the only story there even is on him, even in the comics. And the cartoon. That's the only story there is. There is no more story on the Sandman, so they couldn't have put more story in. I would probably like the movie a lot less if they put more story in there, because it would have been story that wasn't first in the comics or the cartoon, alright? And some people didn't like that Harry wore that, didn't wear the regular Green Goblin suit. Well, I thought that was actually pretty appropriate, alright? Because, you know, Harry didn't want to hide his identity from Spider-Man, alright? I mean, from Peter, alright? When he first attacked Peter, he drew that mask back, which in the original mask only the eyes can draw back, and said, "This is what is coming to," well, he didn't say these, but he meant it though. "This is what it came to, Peter, and now I'm coming to get you," metaphorically speaking, alright? I liked that part of it, alright? Yeah. Anyways, though, I also like the fact of the symbiote in another way too. Seeing Peter be able to do all that awesome stuff with the symbiote. That was awesome. Alright? To say the least. Alright? So, well, yeah, that was pretty damn awesome. Overall, this has to be the best movie series for him. One of the best movies ever made. It just has to be one of the best movies ever made. What would I give a rating? Well, if I give it any less than 9, it's not the best movie ever made, but it's definitely one of the best ever made. So if I give it any less than 9.8 out of 10, then I'd have to be crazy, alright? So yeah, final rating, 9.8 out of 10. Anyways, see ya next time. Remember, this is a video response to James Rolfe for Angry Video Game Nerds Spider-Man 3 review. So you can just click on the bottom when he approves it if he said to approve to see his. And also go see Kingmaster Reviews too. He did a review on this and posted it as a response to James Rolfe's. as I'm gonna do. Alright? Alright. Well, yes.